What we've got on the menu is potentially absorbing league action.
Finally, we've got our first victory. It wasn't easy, and we had to make a few key adjustments. From my previous match, I've realized that maybe our lack of efficiency might be due to our opposition knowing our formation and tactics, and they're using that against us. So basically, it was like me against me. So I had to come up with different solution, and that was to change the formation and a few players, and I wanted them to showcase their skill set. One thing that I've learned from past experience, at a certain point of building up, you need to quickly visualize a scenario that can possibly happen and just go for it. We might not get the final result that we're looking for, but we might get something out of it, something that we can further exploit as the match goes on. On that same note, we also have to be very careful for counterattack. Stay composed and not just quickly fall for anything. If our players is making a run, let's make sure it's the run that we'll go for. By playing like that, the match wasn't one-sided. Every time they got close to score, when we were in possession of the ball, we did the same thing. Right until at the end of the first half, something happened. I don't know, it happened so quick. Then somehow they scored. It's weird.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
After that, it left us in shock. And I remembered during the halftime break, observing the energy that was coming from my players. First thing I said, please, let's not get discouraged because they score on us right at the end of the first half. Remember, key takeaway, we never back down. Every time they pushed, we've pushed back. However, they were better composed, they used their timing, and they score right at the end. So we can be discouraged? No. Let's stay composed, use our timing too, and let's leave them feeling discouraged at the end of this match. Let's go! And that's all it took to bring back the spirit of the team. all didn't just end there. In the 64th minute of playing, they were able to score again. But it didn't affect our game plan, which foundational standpoint is to build from the defense, push forward based on the space and mistake the opposition offer. As we are pushing forward, at a certain point, we visualize a run that can possibly happen and just go for it. After making a little bit of change and shift in the offense, it paid a dividend in the 74th minute when one of my substitutes scored. The opposition didn't give up from there. They were quick to come for their get back, and they almost scored, but luckily it was saved by our goalkeeper.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Then it was our turn. Back into the action. El Sogor have proved to me that he's better offensively than defensively. After making this tremendous run, cutting off the defense, and we were able to score, after scoring the third goal, we were ahead of the match. And it was perfect time to give the opposition a taste of their own medicine. Remember, right before the first half end, they score, which had us feeling discouraged during break time. Now that the table have turned, it's time to return the favor.
There's 10 minutes remaining here. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out.
Thank you, come again. Gang, gang, gang.
So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. And a good take under...
In the remainder of the match, they will continue to test our defense ability, but they always fell short. Without being able to score, understanding their frustration gave us extra motivation to not only keep on following our game plan, but to also take our time. Because as the match was coming to an end, if we were able to keep the score as it is, I know it will leave them discouraged.
Problem solved for now. 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Some advantage.
And at the end, the contract got terminated with discouragement. It's okay.